Welcome to a whole new series in a game called Tunic. I'm Dear Darling, and let's go explore the land in our grand adventure where I know basically nothing about this game except for it's been highly recommended to me. I don't know if it's actually by Finji or if it's like Finji's a publisher or whatever, but you know, Finji have also done a lot of other cool games I like. Apparently this game is fantastic and I think it's a roguelike. I mean, already it like well bottom it's kind of reminding me like how Death's there you go, we've got a dash button. That depletes our stamina. It kind of reminds me of like, you know, similar sort of vibes as like what Death's Door was going for. With its sort of, I'm not sure, Metroidvania? I guess it's kind of Metroidvania. So I'm going to assume there's secrets everywhere. But apart from that, I don't really know what the core gameplay loop is, apart from, I guess this is probably just like a really good roguelike or something? Is it suspicious to walk on this sort of thing? I don't know, maybe. Apparently not. It's just a very harmless sort of like altar for sacrifices, which you see that every single day. I mean, we could already see a coin down there or something. Well, maybe it's not a coin because it seems like coins should be in the top right, but who can really say? We've got a mailbox. I assume that's someone's house, which I guess we'll just sort of walk into. Yeah, we can't really knock on the door, but left trigger to. Okay, I think we're meant to ignore you for now, probably. A treasure chest. I assume a sword in here. Just to start off any good adventure with. A stick. Achievement unlocked. Okay. Runic language. It'll probably being like, you got a stick. LB. Oh my god. The runic language is everywhere. Right, I see. We can choose what we equip it to. Makes sense. Oh, what a sleek interface. Oh, we got quite a wind up on our attack here, not gonna lie. Can we do like a heavy charge attack? No, we can't. Okay. So, I assume this is a game about exploration or that sort of thing. But very interesting choice to have the menu sort of in this runic language. I wonder if it's going to be deciphered for us after we like I don't know learn the language or something, and then it will just like the menu will pop back into usefulness. Okay, so we can't really get around these big trees. We are just a little fox after all, so you know we can't expect too much. I assume we're going to be fighting those enemies out there. I mean that seems rather reasonable. Can we hit this mailbox actually? Can we attack without an item? It doesn't seem like it. We can't punch. So I guess we can just beat you up like that. Very straightforward. A locked door. Looks like it needs a key. A sign. Hero's grave. Okay. I assume that's probably where we'll ransack it for a sword if we possibly can. Oh, we have a bit of AoE on our attacks and it stuns the enemies. That is a very strong attack we got there. Right. We can't really do anything about that. I assume we're going to get a bow or some long-range weapon later. But as for now, we can't really seem to interact with everything. You know, we don't need to go too ham with the exploration and everything. You know, let the game tutorialize things for us, you know? It's trying to point us in this direction. Who am I to disregard exactly what it's saying to us, you know? There's like a tuning fork there. I can see a treasure chest down there. I'm just sort of looking about the place. What's where? What we got going on? We got an angry slime who it does seem like it's very strong, the fact that we can just interrupt the enemies. Okay, something town, right? Okay, so this language it's either a permanent thing, which is actually part of the game mechanics. Oh, do you think this is kind of like I don't know why I'm asking you, because if you're watching this, you might already know what this game is like. I've literally gone in completely blind. The only thing I know about it is like Legend of Zelda. Where do we even go? Probably to follow the sign, right? I wonder if this is like Heaven's Vault, which is a puzzle game I actually played very early on in the channel, where basically you had to decipher the language as you played by making connections or clues of certain things. Right, it doesn't actually seem we can go up here, so that's probably why I didn't go up there. We had to make connections, being like, ooh, this context, it was used like this, so this must be either the word for like water or fire or something. What on earth is that? Well, fire be relevant right now. We could probably, oh, save point? Okay, no, save point. Right, got ya. So this is what a save statue's like. Never actually explicitly tells us anything, which is very interesting. Ah, okay, enemies reset. We need to keep that in mind. There's a key, that's probably to the hero's grave, I'd imagine. Okay. It's got very like Fez-like key structure, I would say. I also like how we know a few words, it seems. We know okay, we know no. I assume we know yes. I don't really know. That is a lot of enemies. I don't really know if I want to fight you all. Also, are those like koalas or something? Or imps? Can we zoom in? No, I guess not. Right, I have noticed there's a locked door down there, which I assume means we can use our keys for whatever we particularly want. But got a lower drawbridge. There's another shiny bit over there. Okay, I think it makes sense for us to go back to the hero's grave with this key we got. You know, let's use the game logic that we've accrued over playing lots of different games, then assume that we can actually what's the word? Explore other areas using key unlock mechanisms. I like how the fox actually watches whatever it's locking onto. There's a very nice little animation detail. I assume that means open then. On the other hand, it doesn't look like it's Heaven sort of style where we actually have to it keeps track of the things for us. Pick up whatever this is. Oh, okay. Beginning your adventure. So this is the tutorialization. What is going on here? In far off land, a great treasure was sealed away forever. Some say it was a power to defy death. So I assume, is that the MacGuffin we're trying to go for? Is that like a reason for going? This is page 10. Ah, so is this like a game guide? I see. Okay. So something on page 28. Ringing the East Bell. East Forest Hero's Grave. There's like a sword there. We're in the Hero's Grave, I think, right now. So I assume these are the things we need to actually do. Oh, interesting mix of both runes and English here. It suggests to me that if it's a mix of both, then that means that this language is never going to get translated. We're going to have to translate it. And I wonder if it's got a one-to-one relationship with English. If so, this game is giving me basically a mix of all like the games I've ever played on this channel. You know, Heaven's Vault is in here. You know, I just realised I can't see my OBS timing. Here we go. A bit of Heaven's Vault, a little bit of Death's Door, a little bit of Fez. You know, all piled into one package. It seems like. So Old House, we need to get a key. It seems. Flooded Well, look on page 29 for what we need to do. Dark Tomb, we need to get a lantern. West Garden, page 27, and question marks. Okay, I don't think there's a lot we can do with this information at the moment, but we know there's objectives for us to do. Ringing the East Bell, ringing the West Bell, which is probably what's going to open this door, and that will lead to the final thing. So this is probably our overarching goal. The game screen, that's us. Okay, so there is some sort of relevance on page 41 of the altar. Prize or treasure, yes. Health points, stamina, magic points, which we don't have, but that seems pretty reasonable. Readied equipment, magic potion, focus preview, okay. Page 17. Everything hurts way more when I'm tired. Oh, important. Okay. So our defense is also proportionate to the stamina we take. So we should not just dodge like willy-nilly. Lest we find ourselves with less stamina. Well, I guess it's more like a risk-reward sort of thing. Interestingly, someone's already taken the treasure. Can we look around the camera? We can't look around with a camera. It does look like there's a door there, which could be of importance. I wonder if this game has like ambushes. You know, we're like dodge roll in direction. What is that? I don't know. That seems very Fez-esque. Whatever's down there, that obelisk. Can we go in? No. Okay, it's sealed. We probably had to complete some sort of puzzle to open that, I'd wager. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought it like climbs ladders automatically. Maybe that's what it does in Death's Door, so that's what I thought of it. Anything in these bushes? I don't know if we should really be checking them, but it seems like a very sort of suspicious waterfall location. One that I'm like, you know? I keep getting controls mixed up. Okay. A sign was probably going to be the language. Right. Okay, we can't read that. Well, maybe you can, but I cannot. I'm going to guess it says something about going in certain directions for things. Where's our currency? Because we can see currency up there. I wonder if this is going to give us another piece of equipment. No? We should pay attention to whatever this... Oh, okay. Because I remember last time we opened a treasure chest, it gave us some text, which we should pay attention to, I think. Because we could probably guess what it is. Something like you found XYZ, or inside was XYZ, I don't know. I have no idea what that thing's going to say, because it looks like a weather vane. It's very weird we can lock on to enemies so far away from us. East Forest, okay. Well, I mean, we don't have a map at the moment, so I don't think it really matters where we go. East Bell Tower. Ah, is that how it says East Bell Tower in the runic language? Right, that does not look like a one-to-one translation, I would say, of English, which does make things rather difficult, I would say. Right, so these white glowing things are the instructions of this game. Okay, so these are the controls. Interesting. So ready to equipment, magic potion. LT is lock on. We already know that. LB, I don't know what that says. Left stick's probably move. So how does this language work? What it looks like is, it looks like each letter's divided up into an upper and lower area, you know, like a, you can't see my mouse. I can't see my mouse, but a horizontal bar, obviously, seems to denote something. Because we have letters above and below. Oh, we have a block button. Interesting. Right trigger. Right bumpers for X, Y, B. A is dash. It's probably dash, interact, confirm. Page 14 warns us about... Do we have page 14? We don't have page 14. Something. And it says, here we can read signposts. Here you can dodge roll. Here we can... And hold to sprint. Okay. Interesting. So, you know, maybe we could have found out if we actually experimented with it. I assume we could do that from the beginning. Oh, cool. Ah, and it doesn't use up stamina. That's interesting. We also can't block, I assume, because we don't have a shield. But we know at least that will be an option for us later. Right, this is going to be difficult to actually translate the language. I think this game is not going to translate things for us. I think it's going to be inference. That's the sort of, like, hunch I get. Right, we got some sort of obelisk thing to worship up here. Also, no music over here. I also hope I got the sound balance okay in this game. I often get it wrong in the first episodes, but I messed around with settings. I recorded a mini video of a menu screen, and I was like, it's way too quiet. So hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, right now, save point. I mean, I'm looking at the levels on OBS. It doesn't look too bad. I'm interested in the fact that there's so many treasure chests just about, which have been opened. It's like it's trying to give us some like sort of storytelling. Be like, someone's been here before you. Maybe we're not the chosen one. Okay, new enemy, which I assume we can't just stunt lock. Oh, okay, you're ranged. No good. Okay, and melee. You might be like, hey, dear darling, this is not how you fight an enemy. And I would say that's very true. Wish. No, it is. I don't know what that is. What level we got selected there. I want to know how we bring up the game guide again. Ooh. Okay, no, that's lock on. Start? Instruction booklet. Okay, it's that button. Interesting. I'm curious about what the lore is for this game. Also, this area seems a little bit... like there's a lot of enemies. Oh, that's a wrong button. Oh, my word. Okay, there's friendly fire. No! Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me. Also, these slimes have a bit of a backflip to them. So, it looks like we don't recover stamina in combat. Hero's Grave. Oh, so we're not actually at a Hero's Grave yet. I assume this will heal us. Okay, we should not be risky. Heal me. Oh, Statue of a Divine. Goddess of Health. Grant me your blessings. Okay, I don't really want to go that way again. I should have gone there before I healed, maybe, but... New booklet. Part. Target log. Okay, so we are more or less getting things in order right now. Makes sense for tutorialization, I think. Focus and block, focus and evade. Face your adversaries. Okay, so that's how we always face that direction. Moment of safety. Ah, okay, so dodge rolls. While there is dust, we are invincible. Stamina points. You can always attack even without stamina. Something about 0 stamina points being important. Stability. Okay, so there's some sort of stability mechanic. Well, if we get low enough, we either become even more stable or less stable. I mean, less stable. Logic dictates you'd become less stable at lower HP. Hero's Grave. I don't know where we necessarily want to go. There's some enemy out there. But for Hero's Grave is this way. That's kind of where we were going, so... Path to Hero's Grave. I don't see any good reason that we shouldn't just constantly stay locked on. Okay. This might be like a Dark Souls-esque where we actually, instead of just like spamming the button, we actually need to think about how we dodge and stuff. But here I am, not doing that. Right, there's 2 of you. Quite a nuisance. Get me out of here. Beat you up. Okay, it's a very good thing we can actually stun lock them because you lot are quite a nuisance. I bet we're going to be fighting the boss kind of soon. Right. You still hit me despite the fact I was stun locking you. New enemy. Ooh, get out of there. Let's get a couple of cheeky hits in, then back out of your range. Apparently my stick's longer than your longsword's range, which is, okay, weird, but you're a lot easier to fight because I feel like you're much more predictable. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I suppose that's kind of a point, isn't it? At some point I assume we're going to be able to chop down trees, just like we'll get access to HMO 1 cut. Excuse me? Whoa. Can we open this? Oh, cute. Oh. Huh. That's a very interesting sort of like animation-wise mechanically, you know? Obviously it's not that crazy to, you know, like unlock something by the means of another thing on the level, but just like the way that works, it's being held out by like an arm bar or something, preventing it falling from in the hole, and then we flick it up so then it falls into the hole to actually unlock it. Ah, a sword. By a fallen hero, maybe? Take a sword, probably. A sword, achievement unlocked. Okay. I assume we now do more damage. Probably we'd want it this way around. I don't know if we still necessarily want the stick, but... Ah, we can chop down trees. Deforestation's very cool. Let's not maybe completely ruin the grave over here, right? That's a little bit disrespectful to the hero who's fallen before us. Which is just, you know, completely sully your name. Right. There's a lot of exploration that looks like we can do in this game. Okay, I was like... I'd be very upset if those bits just vanished into thin air. So now I guess we can start backtracking through previous areas. With the new tree cutting technique we have of metal. Was there anything over here which we needed to particularly chop down? I don't recall, but we might as well give it a bit of a gander while the enemies are still gone. Doesn't look like it. Interesting. I'm very intrigued by this game. I didn't expect it to be so sort of like puzzly maybe. Right, so we are low on stamina. I'm still not really sure I understand the stability thing, I'm going to be honest. Also, it feels like we should be doing something on this. The instruction booklet said something about this. Now, I don't know what exactly, but I kind of want to explore the other areas before we go up to whatever was going on the top there. I want to explore that top left, and if possible, I want to explore some of the other previous areas too. Ooh, 1 shot. Oh, 2 shot. Look at me go. I wonder if our fox has a name. It can't just be called Tunic, can we? Oh, gosh. It uses stamina. What? I don't know what I just did. I like did a dashing attack or something. I don't know how I did that, but I seem to have used attack, which I probably was not meant to have discovered by then. Right, being able to one-shot slimes is particularly potent, I think. Well, there's a lot of them. Guardhouse is an interesting name for this area. What's it guarding? Sneak attack? Interesting how you didn't pay attention to me, but that was your mistake. Oh, I definitely should have dodged roll that. This must be a shield. Sword and shield, right? It's got to be the earliest few things we get. No, okay, potion. RB for potion, I assume. That looks like a healing potion. I'm going to guess it's Dark Souls-esque, where you regenerate your potions at the campfires or whatever. Otherwise, it'd be a bit much, I think, to have a one-time use potion around the place. Right, interesting. So we have some sort of defensive utility now. I wonder when we'll get the shield. Well, supportive utility might be a better word. I wonder if there is stuff like hidden in the trees. Or if it's just sort of here. Oh, wait, hold on. Looks like there's something over here, right? You thought you could sneak this by me? Absolutely not. I'll have you know I'm an absolute expert at exploring. That's definitively not true, by the way. I'm very bad at exploring. I don't even know how we get on top of that statue there to the right, but I see. Even if we get up there, we can't open things. Oh no, maybe if we continuously go up there. I think we'll save that for next episode. Oh, hold on. There's a treasure chest down there. How do we get to that treasure chest? I think I see the path, but I think we'll save that for the next episode. Or unless we can go this way. Which it looks like we just can, so, you know, what do I know? Okay, a berry of some kind. This must be a consumable potion. Or at least that's what it reads to me. Oh, we could have just gone here this entire time. I need to, like, keep a good lookout for that sort of thing. There's a good chance there's more of those things. Anyway, let's use our potion. And then let's see if we do this. It both saves and refills our potions. It does refill our potion. Okay, so I think we'll continue this on in the next episode. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Tunic. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope you see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. I was going to say bye-bye for now, but what is in our... Oh, that's our hair. Never mind. Bye-bye for now.